This segment is Platinum. You'll have to get on your customer service hat or headphones.
Thank you for calling Fidelity.
As we had last week, Platinum was acting as our official GameStop customer service rep or Fidelity rep for GameStop shareholders, as she has the right tone of voice that I don't have and the right way to comfort her fellow GameStop investors with things that have been going on. And considering that the crazy continues, we thought we'd bring it back. Ocelot, you can also join in as you desire. By no means
be my supervisor.
I know. I need to. This is too much crazy. I need to transfer you to my supervisor.
I'll transfer you to the compliance ocelot.
We're gonna transfer you to the compliance ocelot instead of the compliance officer. So this first one, can you guys identify the problem here?
Oh my God, yes, pesos. Am I right?
Yeah, do you want to do the conversion here? So like the pesos, if you put in that exact number, you get kind of a rough so like that in pesos is 10.8 million. What's GameStop's market cap? Oh, it's kind of roughly in the neighborhood.
10.3 billion.
Yeah. So
problem solved. You're very welcome.
Softball. Yeah. Easy softball to start us off. Okay, I'm going to switch to the next one here.
It certainly appears that IBKR has been selling the public non-existent shares of GameStop, i.e. fake shares, crediting customer accounts, making it look like wait, hold on, go back up. Making it look like the customer has shares, when in fact, IBKR never held the underlying GME security. IBKR is so fucked. So many lawsuits are going to be filed. They're going to be driven into bankruptcy.
What's the real thing that's being referenced here?
Oh, so, okay. So they would charge $1,000 if people tried to exercise them on the very last day. That's it.
That's it.
Not any other day. Just the very
last day you can
when
possibly
they're going
execute.
to expire. So in other words, October 30th, 2026, if you try to exercise them on that day, they're going to charge you more.
Wait, so bag holders taking things out of context? What a surprise.
Yes.
I know, it's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Next.
You can't fake a move like this. GME gets flash dumped at 9:45, instant fee reversal. Gee, let me guess, was it the whole market?
Yeah, it was the whole market. I, in fact, retweeted and made the joke that the whole market dumped like that this morning. You're not special. Because that's exactly what happened.
That's
we need to find some hard ones here because these are really easy, actually.
They sweep stops, refill liquidity, then bounce like nothing happened. Okay.
Platinum, have you had a broker deny you your warrants? I know this is Baggy Travis, but
Oh, my favorite, Baggy Travis.
The OG Baggy Travis, not the Bed Bath & Beyond.
This is the real deal right here.
Yeah. All right, scroll down. Who has anyone? Still don't have mine on public. They said they show them delivered. I got them on public. Should look like this. Okay.
What does this have to do with AMC?
Tagging.
I love when baggies try and transverse the lines of their little walled garden and end up pissing off their OG fans. It's really great.
Well, they're pissed. No. They're pissing off GameStop investors because that is making GameStop shittier.
Oh, I see now. Yeah, I just originally.
When you tag
not tagging the sticky floor debt-ridden popcorn. Next one.
Oof. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. I think I already said this.
We talked about it, I think, last week, too.
Well, I actually told somebody the day they announced the warrant dividend. I'll bet you if it's possible to exercise these early.
Because they are their warrants.
We're going to see that happen. Yeah. And of course, here we are. You guys, stop doing this. It's a terrible idea.
Stop taking guaranteed losses.
So ridiculous. Like if you want GameStop shares, buy them on
cheaper.
Sale. Yeah.
Well,
don't spend $32 down, 33.
Wasn't there an MMTLP person that thought that not being able
23.
to exercise out of the money options was indicative of manipulation?
Yes, that was part of the Voltron DD.
Oh, that was the Voltron
Remember?
DD. Yes. They thought that their broker was somehow like manipulating that. I don't even know what their
Right, they had to
claim was,
fight their
but
broker to let them be able
yeah,
to
they
exercise
were
properly.
arguing back and forth with the broker that not allowing them to exercise out of the
This
money
is why I
options
couldn't do
was.
customer service for any of these brokers. Like,
Well, they finally gave in, but they did fight them on it for a little bit.
Yeah, they gave them a bunch of
unfortunately.
disclosures like, "Hey, you will be instantly down on your position,"
Right.
but they proceeded with it as far
Same
as
thing
I
with
know.
this. Like, you're going to be instantly down on your
Yep.
GameStop share. So what are you doing, guys? Wait till it goes over 32 and then do it.
just buy them at the market price where they're cheaper.
The only time it makes sense to do this is if the stock is over. I mean, this is so obvious, but I guess maybe not. But the stock has to be
also at
over
the same
32 for this to
time,
make sense.
until
But
it's
what if you want to
almost
expose the shorts?
Okay, good point.
also it makes no sense to even exercise then because you still have the time value of the option because that's what a warrant is. So you
Right.
shouldn't be exercising until you're really close to expiry.
Or, well, not only, I mean, if it goes over 32 a lot, right, and it's soon,
Right. And you just want to
and it makes sense to
realize,
you, then do it. But like,
yeah.
this won't expose anything because when you do that, GameStop is issuing a
Forced
brand
it.
new share to you.
Yeah.
So this doesn't
FUD,
do
Dilution.
anything to shorts.
FUD.
All right. Next one here.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not
first
sure
of
what's
all,
happening here. Some people don't know how to take liabilities and minus
right.
that.
Look, the balance sheet is comprised of assets and liabilities to get book value.
I
Oh
mean-
man, Marantz is going to be all over us now. We're talking about book value. Oh!
Well, you know, when it comes to the whole, you know, securities sold, not yet purchased, we pay attention to the liabilities, right? But when it comes to, you know, a company that you're invested in, for some reason, we don't pay attention
Liabilities
to
are
liabilities.
FUD. Liabilities are
I
FUD.
actually-
Let me get it into a font there, size that's good. So the actual book value is $11.71 a share. And like there's even some like if you gave like
They're on
forward,
Twitter too.
yeah.
Okay.
Like say if you gave some forward multiples, you could get like price ranges from $21 to $24 if you got really crazy. But like,
Wait, a broker could let customer exercise, keep
where
the
is that?
warrant, and sell a share to customer? No, that's no. And GME doesn't get that. No, that's not possible.
There's a warrant and sell a share.
Because when someone exercises, it's actually computer share that keeps track of that stuff and reports it to GameStop, and computer share would be the one to give them the share too. So, like on the next quarterly report, we'll probably see how many have been exercised so far. They'll probably report that.
Yeah. So let's go right ahead.
Looking at stocks, I'm talking about every second of the day watching tickers, and nothing moves like GameStop.
Really?
I've never seen anything move sideways on positive news, sideways on better earnings, sideways on more cash, sideways on insulation of that cash, the cash to value, sideways on new products. You guys want to know something? I was reading some other investments, and they'll come out and be like, so and so partnered up with Sephora.
He's talking about Nvidia. If that wasn't fucking clear, I don't know why he's trying to avoid
why
that.
Why did you say Sephora?
Well, I mean,
why doesn't he just say OpenAI?
OpenAI. So and so
There we
partnered
go.
up with Nvidia. Like they start naming companies. And do you know what happens to the value of those companies? They go up.
Yeah, because they increase their revenue.
So GameStop should just say they have partnered with OpenAI.
But here's the thing: is like he's talking about cash, but we've talked about why just talking about GameStop's cash is meaningless. If they don't deploy the cash, then it's just cash on the balance sheet. That helps the book value. Don't get me wrong, but like if you should be deploying that cash so you can increase earnings and get a return on that cash. Like I don't deny that at least some of it being set aside has been a good barrier to like some of the lean times GameStop has been having, where, you know, that's the only reason that they've had earnings some quarters. So like it keeps you out of the red. That's not a bad idea, but how much Platinum has actually been to, like, that hasn't been all of their cash earnings to bond investments or anything like that, right? That's been a pretty small portion of their cash assets, right?
Well, for bond earnings, I mean, it's been a lot. It was like a couple $100 million.
Right, but like, do they separate out how much of their, like, because bonds generally, because their liquidity are cash-like assets, right? So it'd be cash.
Oh, so they have it as like they pretty much have it all under cash, right? Because the marketable securities under 90 days are in there as cash. So it's like you can't really tell how much they actually have in bonds. But they make, a couple $100 million.
I don't know.
At the end of the day, though, any investor can replicate exactly what they're doing in their own brokerage
and that's
account.
why it's trading sideways, because given GameStop's current, like, don't get me wrong, it's been good news. We've talked about it. We've talked about some of the stuff they've done, but the stock's so overbought from like whatever possible multiple they could be valuing GameStop at, based on what we do know and what the company has told us, because they don't give any future guidance. They don't tell us what their plans are or anything. So, people placing values, or like people outside of retail like us that are looking at this company, they have no way to really look and see, okay, what's GameStop doing? What multiple can be assessed to GameStop? That's why it's trading sideways. It's been bid up to the price that it's currently at what, $23, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
and then also they could get up to 1.9 billion from the warrant exercise too. Mm-hmm. But I mean, obviously, wouldn't expect it to all be exercised.
I kind of hate the saying everything's priced in, but in this case, it's kind of true. I mean, any potential upsides already expected.
When we looked at the thing from the Reddit post that we talked about earlier, to get to the $21 to $24 range, you'd be putting a 17x multiple on their fucking revenue
for a bunch of cash.
Yeah. So, like, that's why it's trading sideways, Marantz. You've already got an insane multiple attached to this stock. It's already trading at a ridiculous level. We've got a few more things here on the customer service line before we go into a few more Marantz things to wrap us off. So we gotta love the whole, GameStop's becoming Berkshire Hathaway old meme coming back out. I think we talked about last week, Platinum, correct me if I'm wrong, that the company, when it made its warrant disclosures, said that they had no investments currently planned.
No acquisitions.
Yeah, no acquisitions currently
planned. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So it makes this kind of hard to sell.
I mean, this looks very AI generated.
Oh, here we are. Our last big customer service thing.
GameStop is going to zero.
Yeah, with all the news outlets on Bart's head. Like, I don't know a single news site that's saying this anymore.
Yeah, how could it go to zero? Like, the liquidation value is not zero.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, with all the cash on hand,
like,
there's still get liquidated out to like at least 11 or 12 bucks.
Yeah. So. Yeah, there's not a single news
outlet plus inventory and stuff, like
yeah. Like, not even like people who are like, not even the people who have the bear case on GameStop. If anything, they're saying that the multiple's too high and it should be closer to book value. Like, that's what's being said.
I mean, as of today, it's not possible for it to go to zero right now. We'll see what the future holds, but not right now.
Baggy Spence. As soon as Ryan Cohen announces stock buybacks, GameStop is $35 all day.
I mean, what else would they do with money that they got from selling stock? But
look, so basic stock market things here, folks. So if you're doing a buyback, so yeah, sure, you're buying back shares, you're reducing the number of shares, which, first of all, why would Ryan Cohen do that? He's proven that every time the stock goes above fair value, he is selling them shares. But
Exactly.
all right. So what would happen to the value of GameStop if you're doing a buyback
Well, gee,
at
the
above
assets
market
would go
value?
down, wouldn't they?
Yeah, because you're taking cash off the balance sheet.
Yeah. Hello.